grossly violated by any administration across the border, that at least there would be a protest, a formal protest from our Foreign Affairs Ministry. Lack of that, and Kenyans feel that this is a weak-need diplomat. Do you agree?
Indeed, this is very much, this is weak need. Not able to do anything, but I don't blame the PCS. Why are people blaming the PCS? PCS is a man who, you know, he's just there. He's not able to do anything to say much. He's not able to articulate anything. Kenya is ruled by you cannot say anything as a minister before consulting. You must ask, what do I say? Okay? So this is the position of the ruling elite in Kenya. It's not about PCS. Don't blame the minister around your PSS. I know. They can't. There are some things they cannot. They must go and ask, what do I say? And so, because the whole issue about this conspiracy is something being run, you know, by the president here, you can see there's a lot of good communication happening by Samia, with Yoweri Museveni, and the current president. The moment you saw our young people being caught, being taken for terrorism charges, in Tanzania, they are being arrested, taken for treason. You get that? Now, the same thing is happening in Uganda. Look at what's happening. So they are exchanging notes every day and night. So me, I cannot blame. The Mudavadi has never been an outspoken person. These are not people who are going to say, I'm going to start with my country, despite at the risk of my job.
Are you saying he's the wrong man for the job?
No, Musalia cannot do much. I don't know why people had expectations all the way about Musalia Mudavadi. He's been there. The man just came. He was picked from university, became a minister at 29, and just been there. He's been picked, go out, you know, picked by Raila, brought back to government like that. And don't expect much from Musalia Mudavadi especially. His personality and character do not allow you to think more about him. So all this, I'm very sure, is something that was scripted, said, please say this, don't say this. Let me give an example. To date, John Ogutu's body, John Ogutu is a Kenyan. Assuming it was America. One citizen from America, everything will stop to go and get that body. Mm-hmm. Now, we hear the bodies that, I don't know the numbers again, we're waiting for reports from CNN or something else. The bodies were taken to hospital.
Which bodies are we talking about?
I mean, in Tanzania, for example. Mm-hmm. We don't know the number. But now then, they removed them to conceal evidence. So we don't know where the body of John Ogutu is. Now, as Kenya, we should make sure, and by the way, if the government cannot push for the body of John Ogutu to come back, we want to urge all the international organizations, everybody to go to court, whichever court, East African, Africa, wherever, to go and exhume that body from wherever they put it. Because we cannot allow our man to disappear in a foreign country. You see, these are the things the government should be doing. If they are talking about what I call soft diplomacy, let the soft diplomacy bring back the body of John Ogutu. Mm-hmm. That's all what we are saying. You cannot come and subdue the sovereignty and the rights of your people, of the Kenyan people, because you want to please other people because of trade. Otherwise, you'll be pushed out. Look at the jokes the president of Museveni is talking about Kenya. When we all seated here, that is going to, never mind. These are all called pre-election pledges. You know, he must excite Ugandans, that is going to invade Kenya and take over Indian Ocean because of the elections coming in January. You know, or trying to divert pressure. You know, they talk a lot at night, to divert Kenya's pressure from what is happening in Tanzania, by focusing ourselves to Uganda and the Indian Ocean thing. Ignore all that. This is their own campaigns doing. We are not scared about that. But the point is, Fred, this is very, very sad. Now, look at who intervened according to Museveni. It is the former president who called him. Mm-hmm. It's not the current government.
Not the Foreign Affairs Ministry.
Yes, because all the spokesmen for this government, including Cherargei and others, spokesmen for this government, the real spokesmen, forget about Mudavadi. Mudavadi are there to get 5-year calls and all that. The real spokesmen, the people who you talk and know they have talked that in the
so contemptuous, huh?
Those people who spoke, Cherargei is on record, and people of his like, say that we congratulate Samia Suluhu for arresting Akina Boniface Mwangi, for doing what he's doing with Kenyans there, and Museveni for arresting Bob Jage and Nicholas Oyo. If it was left to the current government, Nicholas Oyo, Bob Jage would have suffered a lot in Uganda. Okay. So what are we then talking about our foreign policy? Let us balance security of Kenyans with our trade relations.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's take a short break. When we come back, I'll give you an opportunity to continue this conversation. You're watching Morning Cafe, and we're looking at the big headlines. The stand